Hello and welcome back to Insurance World TV, your premier insurance education channel. Question: does purchasing a life assurance policy invite death? Does buying life insurance mean I'm expecting to die soon? We have encountered these questions from a lot of Kenyans. Funny thing, they are not willing to hear the responses, or if they do, are not willing to believe. Let's be honest, for many of us, this fear doesn't come from logic. It comes from superstition. We grew up hearing things like, "Usitamke mabaya juu yako," don't speak bad things upon yourself. And somehow, life insurance got lumped into that. But here's the truth. Life assurance isn't a curse or a prediction, it's a gift, it's protection, it's wisdom. And today, we'll unpack why buying life insurance is not inviting death. It's planning for life, just like wearing a seatbelt or building a retirement fund. Let's break the fear and talk facts. Fact number 1, life assurance is not about death, it's about love. Buying life insurance isn't admitting that you're about to die. It's actually saying something much deeper. I love my family enough to protect them, even when I'm not around. In Kenya, this might mean a boda rider who pays a small monthly premium to ensure that if anything ever happens on the road, his wife and children in Kisii or Bungoma won't be left stranded. A single mother in Nairobi working in retail who takes a term life policy so that if she doesn't come home one day, her kids will still go to school and have food on the table. A young father in Mombasa who adds life cover to his mortgage plan so his wife won't lose the family home if tragedy strikes. A civil servant in Nakuru caring for aging parents and school-going children, knowing that a life cover ensures they won't be left to struggle or beg for help from relatives. Life insurance in this context becomes an act of love, a shield, and a legacy of responsibility. When you think of life assurance, don't focus on death. Focus on dignity, continuity, and compassion. You're simply saying, my family will be okay, even if I'm not here. Fact number 2, remember, planning does not equal predicting. Let's be clear. Planning is not the same as predicting. You don't wear a seatbelt because you expect an accident. You wear it in case something goes wrong. You don't install a fire extinguisher because you want a fire. It's there for protection. And just like that, you're not buying life insurance because you think you're going to die soon. You're simply preparing, just in case. In Kenya, a matatu driver doesn't pray for an accident, but he renews his PSV insurance every year, just in case. A businesswoman in Gikomba doesn't expect her shop to burn down, but she keeps an emergency fund, just in case. A teacher in Eldoret doesn't plan to fall ill, but she joins NHIF and a medical cover, just in case. A father in Kakamega doesn't expect to leave his family early, but he buys life insurance because if anything happens, he wants them to live with dignity. Planning ahead is not superstition. It's wisdom. It's the same reason we carry umbrellas even when the sky looks clear, because life can change in a moment. So ask yourself, would I rather my loved ones struggle in case I'm gone, or be secure because I planned ahead? Because life insurance doesn't predict death, it protects life. Fact number 3, lessons from elders and successful families. If you take a closer look at families who remained financially stable after the death of a loved one, especially a breadwinner, you'll find a common thread. Someone had the wisdom to take out a life assurance policy. They didn't do it because they expected to die. They did it because they understood something many people don't. Real love prepares, real success plans. In Kenya, Mzee Njoroge in Nyandarua passed away in his 60s, but he had a whole life policy. His children used the payout to continue farming, pay school fees, and expand the family's land. Today, the homestead is stable, and his name is still honored. In Kenya, Mzee Njoroge in Nyandarua passed away in his 60s, but he had a whole life policy. His children used the payout to continue farming, pay school fees, and expand the family's land. Today, the homestead is stable, and his name is still honored. Mama Atieno in Kisumu lost her husband unexpectedly, but because he had a simple-term life plan, she was able to pay off the loan on their family home and keep her children in school, without Harambee's debt or begging. Peter, a bank employee in Nairobi, left a group life cover behind. When he passed, his wife didn't have to move back to shags or pull the kids from private school. Instead, she used the lump sum to open a business and continue his legacy. Now, compare that to others who didn't plan ahead. A mother in Meru forced to take her children out of school because there was no income left behind. A widow in Machakos who had to sell their only plot to bury her husband. Now compare that to others who didn't plan ahead. A mother in Meru forced to take her children out of school because there was no income left behind. A widow in Machakos who had to sell their only plot to bury her husband. Families thrown into emotional and financial chaos, holding endless Harambees just to survive. Lesson: our elders, the wise ones, always say, "Usiache watoto wako kwa shida." Don't leave your children in suffering. Life insurance is not just paperwork. It's peace of mind, it's dignity, it's generational wisdom.